Hi, welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'd like to show you how I made this little pop-up gift card holder using the envelope punch board. Okay, the first thing you're going to need is a piece of summer Starfruit cardstock. I've cut this to measure 4 1/4 by 11 inches long. I'm going to place the long edge on the top of my scoreboard, and I am going to score my cardstock at the 2-inch mark, the 7 1/4 inch marks, and the 7 3/8 inch mark. And then I can set my scoreboard to the side. I'm going to take my bone folder at this point, and I am going to fold the cardstock on these score lines and try to give them a sharp crease. This little score line here, you might have to work a little carefully in order to get it so that it doesn't bend too much, because it is only 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to fold it over first with my fingers, and then I am going to use my bone folder to make it nice and sharp. And then this last crease I'm going to fold up, and there I've got my basic lines. Now I'm ready for my envelope punch board. I'm going to take my envelope punch board, and I'm going to use this larger flap and place my cardstock so that it's on the 1-inch mark and punch. And then I'm going to flip my cardstock over and do that same step again, placing it on the 1-inch mark and punching. And that takes care of that. So I'm ready to decorate. Okay, I'm going to take a piece of my designer series paper, Birthday Basics, that I've cut 4 inches by 3 inches and adhere it to the top flap of my card. And then I'm going to decorate it with this little medallion that I made using our Best of Celebration stamp set that I've colored with our 2013-2015 in color markers. And I'm going to attach that to the front. And now for this bottom flap, I'm going to take a piece of our Raspberry Ripple stitched ribbon, and it's about 16 inches long, and I'm going to simply wrap that around that bottom flap to hold it closed and tie a knot. There we go. And then I can just trim the ends so that it's nice and neat. Okay, now I'm ready to work on the pop-up gift card portion of my card that goes on the inside. To make this a little quicker, I've already decorated my insert, but what you're going to do is take a piece of very vanilla cardstock that measures 3 1/2 inches wide by 6 1/2 inches long. You're going to score it at the 1/2 inch mark and at the 4 3/4 inch mark. And then you're going to decorate it. I've put the designer series paper on the 1/2 inch flap here on the inside, and then folded the flap up and put a piece of decorative designer series paper here on the bottom. I've added a piece of sticky strip to the top edge, and I like to use the sticky strip because it's a little more secure and it gives you a little more stability. Okay, I'm going to slide this into my pocket that I've created with this little bow. And as you can see, I'm leaving just a slight hint of that designer series paper to show. I'm going to put the sticky strip portion folded down, and then I'm going to want to make sure that this little area here at the top of my folder is straight up so that there's a little bit of give. And I'm going to lightly press down on that sticky strip, open it back up, and then adhere it well. And so now my card is going to slide in and out, and it's ready for the gift card. I'm going to close my pop-up gift card holder simply by tucking that flap inside, and that's all that's to it. Let me show you the original project again with the gift card. If you find that your gift card slides out a little too easily, you're welcome to take a little bit of snail or even a glue dot and tack down the 2 sides. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and if you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. It's open 24/7, and you can get there from my blog, www.stampwithginny.com. Thanks for joining me.